Okay, I guess we can start now. Hi, I'm Crystal, and that's Prisha, one of my co-organizers. And for the past few months, we've been putting together Katy Youth Hacks, which is our second annual hackathon. And we're super excited to share with you guys on all our prizes and all of our different logistics and workshops that we're going to be holding. So yeah, let's just get started. So first, I guess welcome about our hackathon. Again, this is our second annual hackathon, and we are hosted by a club in Katy called Girls Who Code Katy, which is a city in Texas. So overall, we're just super excited to be hosting this hackathon and allowing for you guys to be creating super cool projects. So first, I guess some stats that we have so far. We have accrued $50,000 and more in prizes. A lot of these came from sponsors, so we will thank them as well. Our hackathon in length is around 36 hours. And overall, we have one mission, which is our theme for this year.
So our theme for this year is environmental sustainability, which is basically, just any way which we can help the environment. So this is our central theme, and we are very, very excited, and the judges as well, to evaluate, your environment sustainability tech development projects. So around this whole hackathon, we genuinely really want to see you innovating anything like a website, app, or whatever you choose to build around environmental sustainability. And before we begin, giving all our important updates, such as our schedule, rules, we do want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. Due to our sponsors, we were able to raise such a huge fund of $50,000, more than $50,000 actually. And these sponsors have just helped out this year and previously year and made Katy Youth Hacks a very successful and allowed us to, really try in our best to give the best to our participants. So yeah, huge shout out to all of them. So this is our schedule for this weekend. So currently we're at Friday, August 11th, and we're currently holding our opening ceremony with the Katy Youth Hacks. And this is, the official kickstart to our hackathon. 2 hours later at 10 o'clock, we'll have Crystal Yang, our fellow co-organizer, hosting an intro to web workshops. And this is great if you don't know maybe where to start your hackathon. Then Crystal will, be guiding you through HTML, and web development is very cool in building cool websites and very fun projects. Then tomorrow we have a majority of our workshops. So before I do go on explaining these workshops, I do want to mention that all these times are CST. So it could vary depending on your time zone. But based on CST times, I'll be guiding through the schedule. We are having a quantum mechanics workshop in the morning by Dia Viradia. Followed by a Tech for Social Good Creating Impact Through Technology and Community workshop, which is held by Hannah Gabrielle. And both these guest speakers have a lot of experience in tech and have gone to very prestigious universities, Cornell, UC Berkeley. So you'll for sure be able to learn a lot of and very good knowledge. Then at 2 p.m. we have a workshop with Dennis, who will teach you into machine learning, a very popular concept over this period right now. So if that's something which may interest you, it's a very cool workshop which you would enjoy to attend. Then at 4 p.m. we have a workshop which is less technical, but it's building about your personal brand and networking with Akila, who's a student at University of Georgia, and she'll just guide you through some very cool aspects, less technical, but still it's a very important soft skill and social skill which could help you in your future career. And then at 7 p.m., we'll take a little break from the hackathon. We'll take a little break from all our workshops and the Katy Youth Hacks. And we would really recommend you to join. Is we're going to have a game night. We're going to take a little break and have some fun on a Saturday night, because while everyone's here to win and stuff for a hackathon, we're also here to have some fun while learning. Then on Sunday, on 13th August, on 10 a.m. Again, this is CST time, so this may depend on your time zone and where you live. Submissions are due at 10 a.m. There are no exceptions to this deadline. It's the deadline for everyone. So we will be expecting all the submissions to be due by then. If you're unable to complete a submission, we would recommend to at least turn it in because, you know, something is better than nothing. But again, keep in mind that this hackathon's purpose is for you to have some fun and learn through these workshops and through the innovative solution you're making. So, you know, don't be too harsh on yourself if you're maybe unable to not submit or fully submit what you wanted to. But there's no exception, and we're not creating any exception for anyone. Then at 1 p.m., this is after workshop. You know, since everyone will have turned in their hackathon submission. If you want to join in with us at 1 p.m., we'll have another workshop. This will be our last workshop for a hackathon, but it's a very cool topic. As one of our guest speakers, Simon Risson, will be talking about the modern frameworks in PHP. Then we will be having our closing ceremony a little later. We will not be having it on Sunday. We'll be having it on Tuesday, just to give our judges a little bit of time to judge, as we have a lot of participants and we genuinely want the Katy Youth Hack team and the judges to really give each individual the time they deserve, because we know that you have put in a lot of hard work. But this is our schedule. It's on the website. So you can always reference back to it when you need it later on. So yeah.
So overall, to register, if you guys haven't yet, please join on the dev post. This is where all the submissions will take place, and you pretty much need it in order to submit your project. So Prisha, you can probably just put the link in the chat. And then if you guys haven't yet, please sign up there. Also, on our dev post, we have a registration form, which is great for us to keep track of like demographic information, to see like what grade people are in on average. So please fill that out as well. It should be, again, on the dev post. And if needed, Prisha, you can send it in the chat. And then lastly, if you have not yet, please join our Discord. All of our major like announcements and like our tags for like workshops and things like that will be taking place on Discord. Discord will also be a platform if you want to contact admins, mentors, judges, anyone like that directly. You can ask us questions about like logistics and stuff, and you can also talk to other participants that are participating in Katy Youth Hacks this year. So please join the Discord if you have not, and that is also in the chat. And lastly, we've gotten this question a lot, like how do you register a team? So there's no like crazy formal way to do it. Like we don't have a form that we're requiring you to do, but overall, all you have to do is just submit together on DevPost. So when you submit your solution or your project, you can end up, it will give you an option to like add teammates, and you can just add your teammates there, and you'll be able to register officially as a team. Overall, I just wanted to go over some rules. So the first one, it's pretty big, kind of obvious. Just please be nice to each other. Don't be mean. Remain respectful. Next is that all members must be at least 13. So this is, yeah, so don't be too young, but also there's no upper age limit. Also, we want less than or equal to 6 members per team. Yeah, if you have any exceptions, you can DM or not DM, you can ask the organizers, and then we'll help you out with that. Overall, cross submissions, we are allowing them this year, as long as the other hackathon also allows cross submissions. So if you want to submit to other hackathons that also, you know, want to have like cross submissions, like we'll allow that on our end as well. And overall, we just hope you guys all have fun and learn cool things. Okay, so next we're gonna go over our prizes, which you guys are probably all looking forward to. So we were able to invest in some super cool prizes this year because we got some cool funding from sponsorships. And yeah, I just love to go over them. So first, we have a footnote. These prizes are per team, not per individual. So we've gotten this question a lot, but overall, like the whole team will get like 1 pair of headphones or 1 mechanical keyboard and 1 mechanical keyboard, for example. So I'll just go over the prizes. So for first place, if your team ends up winning first place, your team will be getting a pair of JBL Bluetooth headphones. Also, your team will be getting a really cool mechanical keyboard. Those are our tech prizes. And then we also have some really generous sponsor prizes. So first place overall, we'll also be receiving a Desmos swag bag for free. I think the bag is like $45 in value and it has like a water bottle, stickers, socks, like a bag and all different like types of cool things. You'll also be getting one $25 Art of Problem Solving gift card, and you'll be getting an XYZ domain for each member. Next, for second place, we'll be giving out a Logitech mouse, a portable charger, and also the same sponsor prizes as before, but without the DevFest swag bag. And then for third, we'll be giving a pair of blue light glasses and a really cool water bottle. And we also have the same sponsor prizes there. So for our other prizes, we're having 3 special prizes this year. So these are for people that not necessarily got first, second, or third place, but these are for other, I guess, categories that you can compete for if you would like. So first we have best design. This one's just whoever has the best UI UX, whoever has the prettiest design, and this can mean all sorts of different things. Like the colors you chose are pretty, and then the design is super intuitive. Like, oh, you know how to use it immediately by looking at it, and just like it's just well designed, I guess. So for best design, your team will be receiving a Fiji Quick Snap camera, which is like a super cool small camera, and you'll be getting the same sponsor prizes as before. Next, we have a category called Best Beginner Hack. So if you guys are wondering on the logistics of this prize, we're counting beginners as people who, this is like their first hackathon. So every single person on their team, this has to be the first hackathon that they've ever competed in. And then for those teams, we'll be giving out colorful lightning chargers and also a free XYZ domain for each member of the team. And lastly, for our honorable mention, we're gonna have a No Starch Press $20 voucher, which is like, I guess just a $20 coupon. And each member of the team will also be getting an XYZ domain. And lastly, every single person who participates and who submits a project by registering on the Dev Post will have access to these prizes. So these are very, very cool sponsor prizes. We were partnered with Echo 3D, who generously gave us a 1-month free trial of their cool business plan. We also have gotten a partnership with Wolfram One, and they were able to give us a free subscription. And lastly, we have a Password One annual subscription. So again, every single person who submits a project and signs up on the Dev Post will be able to get these prizes for free.
Before I begin doing, there's been a popular question like in the chat and in the Discord server lately, like, do you need a team? You can be in a team and up to 6 people, but that's not like a requirement. You can work solo as well. So I just want to clarify that before I go on. So here are some of the popular questions which we get. What can I build? In the end of the day, we just want something technology related. And again, that could be anything, right? We have some examples here, websites, apps, robots, which is related to our theme. And that theme is environmental sustainability. I mentioned that earlier, but that's what our topic is centering. And that's really what we want in our hackathon as well. So anything sustainability related. The second question, what if I don't know how to code? That is perfectly fine. And there are many alternatives which you can do to that. First is we have a team formation channel in the Discord, so you could possibly team up with members who do know how to code, and maybe you could do something less technical. If that doesn't work out, or even if that works out, then there are 2 other suggestions which could maybe help you code. Second, we also have a resources channel, which has sources for like low code websites. So many examples are up here, Figma, Webflow, Google Slides. In the resource channel, there's also Scratch, which is more of like a block programming language. And these languages are like Scratch, and these softwares are more easier to use, maybe to like more harder concepts, maybe such as, machine learning something. So these softwares are a great place to go if you don't know how to code. And I know since it's like a weekend and you have to also build something, there's not a lot of time. So these are great sources to go to. And lastly, we're holding workshops, right? You should attend these workshops. We're having an intro to web dev workshop in less than 2 hours. You could learn from there. You can learn from our other guest speakers, who have taken their time out of their weekend to teach y'all. Because at the end of the day, we hope that you learn something while creating something innovative. So come to attend our workshops, and you will learn something. You can also go to YouTube, right? That's a great place where there are a lot of programming tutorials, or there are free online websites, such as WS3 schools. And yeah, so these are all the sources, and check out our resources Discord server. Lastly, what are we judging your innovations from? Where are we going to get our first, second, and third place from? We're going to be getting from these 5 criteria. This is what the Katy Youth Hack team will be judging on, and what our judges, who have also dedicating a lot of their time. First, is it creative? Is it innovative? Is this something new? Even if you're taking an old maybe solution, do you have a new approach which makes it more creative or innovative than a already solution existing in the market? So creativity is one key requirement which we are judging on. Second is a theme. I've talked a lot about environment sustainability, but that's what we all here are gathering today. We would love to see a technovation, an innovative solution which makes the earth, or our environment, a better place. Then the last 3 are some ideas which you'd see in many other hackathons. Functionality. Does it work? Does it work as intended? Do all the parts which you submitted to us and which you programmed, do they work properly? Can we see that you put in effort? And you didn't maybe rush through things. That's something little, but some things that the judges will see. And the last 2, presentation. How informative was your presentation? Don't worry if you're not maybe the best speaker, or you get a little nervous. We will take that all into account, but maybe did you describe your process, which you did, and more the technical side, but also, just seeing your journey. Those are some things that you would love to see. And design, is it user friendly? Is it easy to use? I can see everywhere, I can know what the intended purpose, or do I have to look for the simplest things? Is it easy to use? Does it look good? All that criteria falls under design. So these are the 5 little components. This is posted on the dev post, so if you want to maybe go back in the future and take a look at it, it will be there as well. If you ever need help on our hackathon, we have already had some questions for the hackathon, but if you need help in the hackathon or have some questions even afterwards, you can always contact us in the Discord server. You can DM us, but we have especially created an Ask Admin channel. And since it's currently our hackathon, is happening this weekend, we're going to be our best and trying to reply to you as soon as possible. Crystal and I and our Katy Youth Hack team. So we're on there. But suppose there are also other sources. There's some frequently asked questions on the website, resources. So these are all other also sources which you can maybe get your questions answered. And then please make sure to submit your submission on DevPost. If you submit it on Discord, it does not count. We want all your innovations and all the cool things you're creating submitted on the DevPost. That's where it counts, and that's where it matters.
Okay, so overall, that concludes the information that we have given to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to plop them in the chat. And I guess the hackathon has officially begun. So feel free to find teams in our Find Team channel and just start working on your projects. And we're super excited to see what you guys create. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to use the Ask Admin channel on Discord and send us a message. And thank you guys so much for coming.
Any questions now, we can answer them like right now. You could, we'll be more than happy to. You're welcome.
Okay, so we got a question in the chat asking what if we have 17 members? And yeah, you guys can go if you want, but overall, if you have 17 members, I'd probably just recommend splitting 3 and 4. Yeah, just split your team in half, I guess.
I got a question. Do I have to attend all the workshops. No, you do not have to attend all the workshops, and we completely understand if you don't attend all the workshops. It's not mandatory and it does not affect you in any way. We're not judging on that. They're just simply an outlet for you to learn and enjoy. Yes, the workshops will be recorded. We will put that in our recordings channel, and they will be put on our YouTube channel as well.
Are we playing Among Us for game night? I don't know. We'll see how many people show up. If we have too many, we probably can't. But I think right now we've decided, or like we're thinking about Scribblio or something. Yeah, something fun that can incorporate a lot of people. Do we get a certificate of achievement? Yeah, sure. For all participants as well who have signed up on the dev post, we will submit, we'll provide a certificate of like, hey, congrats, you've participated and submitted a cool project.
Bye.
Okay, someone asked, what will you be teaching in the web development workshop? Overall, I'll just be teaching some basic like HTML skills. So if you guys have never created a website before, I'll be able to show you guys how to like pretty much make the framework of that through the HTML language. Also, I will be helping you guys design the website a little bit with CSS. So after that, you should be able to take or like after the probably 30-minute or hour workshop, you should be able to take, I guess just create like a really cool website or like at least the backbone of a website to get started with your workshop or with your project. Sorry, my brain is not working. But yeah, that'll be in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Someone said, how will the workshops be? They're really nice. Like all the people hosting them are probably really nice people. A few of them are more involved. For example, I think the one, like the networking one hosted by Akila is very like involved. Like she'll ask people questions and you can respond in chat. And for some other ones, like for example, the web development one that'll be happening in less than 2 hours, that one will be more of like I guess what I have planned is that I'll just like teach some basic concepts and then walk you guys through on how to make a simple website. So it'll kind of be just following along. Yeah, following along.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, there's nothing to be scared of. It's pretty fun. We'll just have cool things. How will prizes be distributed among the team members? So if you win, if your team wins, yeah, that's a good question. We will contact your team directly and ask you guys how you want to distribute the prizes, and then we'll ship the prizes directly to whoever wants. Yeah. Will it be scary? Yes, it will be terrifying. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're not scary. I hope. Yeah, the workshops should not be scary. There's nothing to be scared about.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I do want to mention, this was like asked in the Discord a lot. Prizes are given per team and not per individual.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just wait a few more minutes for questions. Does anyone have any more? Oh, someone said, when will results be announced? So our results are going to be announced at the closing ceremony. So we'll announce who wins the prizes and we'll give you guys more information on like how to receive the prizes individually if you guys do end up winning.
It will be on the 15th on the same Zoom link. So
yes. Someone said, why would I join a team? You should join a team because like always like 6 people can do more work than just one person. So if you guys want, like you guys can invite friends and just create a cool project together. That'll be a good idea.
we love you too. We love y'all too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I got a question. Oh, this is a great question actually. If I came from Eventbrite, Do I like still have to join the Discord? Discord is like not necessary, but I would genuinely really join it because at the end of the day, as long as you've submitted something dev post, you're fine. But the Discord just really lets you know all of our updates and our workshop updates and our ceremonies. So I think Discord is just like a really great place to be, just to get informed by our Katy Youth Hack team.
Yes, so I guess again, we'd recommend everyone to join our Discord and please, or you have to join our dev posts to participate. Someone asked, if you entered the hackathon, do you have to do it? I don't think we're gonna force you to make a project. I don't know how we'd be able to do that. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys to do it. I mean, it's like a great opportunity to hone your skills or even learn a new language and to create a cool project that you can probably put on like a resume or you can put in other places, I guess.
Where do we submit the project? Dev post. Dev post is where dev post is where you register if you want to participate and where you submit. That's all we're looking at. We're looking at dev post to see all your projects. So yeah. So now we're gonna wrap it up now. The hackathon has officially started. And good luck to all our participants. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the Ask Admin channel. We will genuinely try our best to respond as quickly as we can. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming. Have a great night or day, whatever, wherever you guys are, and good luck with all your projects. Bye.
Bye.